Hello, everyone. My guest today is Claudiu Cioba. He's building a company called Review.app. He's been a product designer for the past 14 years, working as a consultant with startups and enterprise companies such as Uber to help them deliver amazing products. Claudiu, you ready to take us to the top?
Yes, absolutely, Nathan. Let's go.
Great. So if people want to follow along, they can find us at REEVIEW.app. What's the business do?
So basically what we do, we are an automated platform that find, deliver, and collect the video reviews for e-commerce stores.
How do you find these? Like, is this like if I buy a shirt from Lululemon and I casually write a Twitter post, but I don't actually tag them and they have no way to find it, you have software that can help you go find it?
What we do is we are currently a YouTube partner, and we have an integration with YouTube. So we automatically find relevant product videos on YouTube. So for all of the products in an online store, we go to YouTube, scrape YouTube for positive video reviews or unboxing videos or how-to videos, and then we bring those back into our application.
Interesting. What do companies pay for this on average?
So right now, a lot of our companies are free, but the ones that are paying, they're paying about somewhere in between $39 and $99.
Okay.
We also have some companies at $299, depending on the number of products and the size of their store.
And how many customers are you working with today?
So today we have 88 customers, out of which I think we have more than 30 that are paying or something like that, 32, last I checked. We just launched, I think, 3 weeks from now.
That's great. So 32 paying 40 or 50 bucks a month. What? It's about 1,600 bucks a month in MRR, something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
How did you get the 88 people using it? That's always a good story.
Well, this is all organic search. We actually had a beta period in January and February. So we already had some beta users that were very happy with the app, even though we were just testing an MVP. And then everyone came from Shopify organically. There was no marketing outreach. I mean, we just started marketing about 3 weeks ago when we launched on Product Hunt. And we haven't started even our full sales process.
Mm-hmm. How many website hits did you get from the Product Hunt launch?
Sorry, how many websites, like clients, or
how many views did the Product Hunt launch get you?
Hundreds. And in terms of like hundreds, yeah, it wasn't like a very big deal. What we did obtain from the Product Hunt launch was partnerships. So some very interesting partnerships came out of that, and visibility in the ecosystem.
Yeah. Okay, got it. So hundreds of people came from Product Hunt. Did you get any of your paid customers? I mean, it wasn't a huge thing, but you were number 3 on the day, I believe, and you got about 300 upvotes.
Yes, I've had about 5 demos with some large stores during that week because they saw us on Product Hunt. We did something very interesting, which was almost like a premiere with Chris Messina, our friend. He was the one that hunted the product, and along with Nicole, Elizabeth DeMarie. I'm just saying Nicole because you know her.
Yep.
And we did a live launch event. We had 2 events, design and cocktails, me being a product designer and Chris being a designer. So we spoke about the design aspect of the product being a visual solution, and that got people's attention. And we posted those live events on social media, which was very helpful.
Mm-hmm. Got it. So hundreds of signups. Now, are you and Nicole the co-founders?
No, I'm just a single founder.
Okay, got it. So you own 100% of the business?
Yes.
Okay. Any plans to raise or no?
Well, let's make it official right now. So this is the first time I'm talking about it, and I'm being very grateful about it. I just closed the seed round of $1.1 million last week. We haven't yet posted it anywhere, but it's due to be posted simply because we're redesigning our marketing materials. So we want to launch our new blog and everything with some news.
I mean, look, this is, by the way, this is why people listen to the show. You get information and data way before it hits the presses or anywhere else. So I appreciate you sharing that. Now, why was it important to you to raise? Why couldn't you? I mean, obviously you give up a chunk of your. What'd you raise? Was it a cap or a priced round?
It was on a cap.
So what cap? 5?
For $5 million. Yes, $5 million post valuation.
Yeah. So I mean, look, you're selling 20% of the business. That's that's fairly dilutive. Why was that important for you?
Well, there are 2 aspects for that. For me, what I noticed early on in this business in e-commerce, it's not about what you do; it's about who you know. For me, that came very important. And all of the angel investors that are part of this round are high influencers in this in this ecosystem. I'm talking about co-founders of some of the biggest platforms as well. I haven't yet checked with them, so I can't mention any names. I hope you understand that.
No, I do. But Claudia, I do want to point out the trend, though. This is becoming a very popular way to raise capital. VCs are having issue getting these rounds because folks like you don't care about the VCs. They want to go do a super angel round. They want to get 5 influential people to put in 200 grand each, and there's no anchor.
For me, I mean, I was very fortunate. It was like a snowball. I can mention one of my lead investors and also good friend, Ed Baker. He's former VP of VP of growth from Facebook and VP of growth at Uber. I was part of his Facebook exit 10 years ago. I was his lead product designer. So that's how I know him. And once he started sending out some emails, it was like a big snowball effect. In a matter of 2 weeks, I think, we ended up with close to $3 million in checks. And I started choosing people, and most of them came in with half. I think all of them came in with half, actually, except that.
That's great. So don't say who, but what is the largest check size of the 1.1 million from any one person?
It's 500K.
Okay, got it. And the rest,
so and then we're going as low as 20K. So I went in as low as 20K simply because of the influence. And all of these angels, they're heavily invested in helping, and they're very active. This is something that what I noticed, from VCs, they might not be as invested in your company and as helpful during these beginning stages. They might provide some intros in the beginning, and then they're probably going to go quiet and just rely that you do your own thing. But I've handpicked the angels, so it was a cherry picking process, and I'm very happy with the people that are part of the company right now.
Yeah, this makes a ton of sense. How many individual LPs wrote a check?
I think it's 9. I think it's 9 people on the cap table. Yeah.
9 LPs. Very cool. Okay, well, congrats on getting that done. Next breaking news here on the show, which we love. 32 customers today. How do you go from 32 to 3,000?
Well, first of all, we are expanding on multiple platforms. Right now, we have just launched on Shopify. We are already functioning on WooCommerce and Magento, but we haven't officially launched simply because it's a big marketing effort. So we do want to focus a lot of our energy on each platform, one at a time. And we are launching on all of these platforms in the upcoming months. WooCommerce is coming in June, in just a few weeks from now. And then we have Magento. On all of these platforms, we are already well connected and have very good visibility because of our angels, and we will be well promoted. Even with Shopify, we got featured twice on the Shopify blog in just 2 weeks from launching.
So, by the way,
sorry,
when did you launch? What year?
April 5th. April 5th. So we launched. Yeah, this year, April 5th, right? So we're fresh. We're just getting started. And that's one plan to scale. The other plan to scale is through partnerships. This is something that I've noticed. It's very easy to obtain a lot of SMBs through a single partnership, through agencies. We even have some prolific Shopify agencies whose founders are angel investors in our company. And with a single agency, you can get access to hundreds of paying customers.
Yep. What's your team size today? How many people?
So it's me, the founder, who's handling the design, another junior designer. Then we have 5 full-time engineers located right here in Transylvania. Even though this is a U.S. company, because of, I used to live in the U.S. and now I'm back in Romania. The engineering team is Romanian. And then the marketing department, we have 2 people and 1 on sales. So I think that makes it about under 10, right? Close to under 10.
Yep. Yeah. 2 marketing, 1 sales, 5 engineers, then you guys. Does a salesperson carry a quota or no? Too early?
No, they do not. They do not carry a quota. We are hiring though. So we're establishing a support team over here that's locally, for me, that's easier to manage, to provide 24/7 support. We're expanding on marketing. We're expanding on SDR, on sales. So the company right now is expanding in terms of personnel. I think in a month from now, it could very well double.
Yeah, very cool. What about churn? Obviously, it's a little early, but anyone canceling?
I mean, not the paying customers. We haven't had paid customers that have canceled. Shopify is a high churn ecosystem. I mean, everyone can open up a store, and we've seen so many like irrelevant stores signing up, just installing the app, not doing anything, and then just closing their store or something like that, simply because it's so easy to do it with Shopify. Yep. But from the paying customers, nobody has canceled. We are actually doing case studies with the larger ones. They're providing us with video testimonials, with text testimonials. So everything's going well.
Do you have a general sense of what are you comfortable paying to get a new $50 a month customer?
I think it's too early right now to say. Again, we just launched like a month from now. I need more data to be able to to provide you with an accurate number. Otherwise, I would just throw a number at you. And
what are you comfortable with though? So in other words, if you start running experiments and you see that you can spend $500 to get a $50 a month customer, would you keep spending that $500 over and over again?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I try to scale on lower cost, and so far I've been able to do that. I mean, even our cost of running our app is underneath $1,000. It's a matter of like hundreds of dollars. We don't have any costs. So in terms of cost, everything is pretty low, and I try to be a scraper when it comes to that. So I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I'm not paying $500 for a $50 customer. No way. Okay. These are like product-led growth customers.
I'm trying to get a sense of how aggressive you will be. Are you trying to optimize for a 12-month payback period when you start running these tests, or a 6-month payback period, or you want to get paid back in month one?
We shall see. I think we shall see. But it's going to be definitely, towards like the 6-month period, I think.
Yeah, this is great. Well, hey, congrats on getting off the ground. Let's wrap up here with the famous 5. Number 1, Claudiu, what's your favorite business book?
I mean, right now I'm reading a lot of books from Ryan Holiday on Stoicism. I think that's very important for anyone in the business, to have those values.
He's a great writer. Unbelievable. He can write out so many topics so deeply. It's really incredible. Ryan Holiday. Number 2, is there a CEO you're following or studying?
I mean, I'm a designer, I really appreciate Figma, and you're going to ask me about my favorite apps, one of them being Figma. And I definitely appreciate the CEO of Figma, Dylan. He's been amazing with the company. What a guy.
So you listened to the show, you knew what to expect when you came on, right?
Just a bit. Yeah.
That's great. Well, I appreciate you pushing through. I know you're battling a little sickness today, so I appreciate you making that for me.
Thank you.
All right. So Figma's your favorite tool. Number 4, how many hours of sleep are you getting every night?
A minimum of 6, and I take half an hour nap every single day for the past 10 years, I think. And it's been working for me.
So, wow, I love that. What's your situation? Married, single, kids?
Married, 1 kid.
1 kid. And how old are you?
33. I turned 33 like 5 days ago.
So. Nice. We're the same age. It's great. All right. Take me back to your 20-year-old self. What's something you wish you knew?
Just get out more. Let people know what you're doing. Get out more, make yourself known in the industry.
Guys, Reeview.app announcing here live. They just raised $1 million or $1.1 million on a 5 million cap. They have initial early traction. They just launched a couple months ago already. Shopify's featured them twice. They've got 32 customers paying $40, $50 a month. So call it 1,500-ish in MRR, growing rapidly. They've got 7 people total on the team, 5 engineers in Romania. Claudiu owns 100%, except what he just raised on, and obviously what the angels are taking there. Really strategic angel round, no anchor VC. Rather, he took strategic super angels. We'll see how it pans out. Claudiu, thank you for taking us to the top.
Thank you so much, Nathan. Have a good one.
One more thing before you go. We have a brand new show every Thursday at 1 p.m. Central. It's called Shark Tank for SaaS. We call it Deal or Bust. One founder comes on, 3 hungry buyers. They try and do a deal live, and the founder shares back-end dashboards, their expenses, their revenue, ARPU, CAC, LTV, you name it, they share it. And the buyers try and make a deal live. It is fun to watch every Thursday, 1 p.m. Central. Additionally, remember, these recorded founder interviews go live. We release them here on YouTube every day at 2 p.m. Central. To make sure you don't miss any of that, make sure you click the subscribe button below here on YouTube, the big red button, and then click the little bell notification to make sure you get notifications when we do go live. I wouldn't want you to miss breaking news in the SaaS world, whether it's an acquisition, a big fundraise, a big sale, a big profitability statement, or something else. I don't want you to miss it. Additionally, if you want to take this conversation deeper and further, we have by far the largest private Slack community for B2B SaaS founders. You want to get in there. We've probably talked about your tool if you're running a company, or your firm if you're investing. You can go in there and quickly search and see what people are saying. Sign up for that at nathanlatka.com/Slack. In the meantime, I'm hanging out with you here on YouTube. I'll be in the comments for the next 30 minutes. Feel free to let me know what you thought about this episode. And if you enjoyed it, click the thumbs up. We get a lot of haters that are mad at how aggressive I am on these shows, but I do it so that we can all learn. We have to counter those people. We got to push them away. Click the thumbs up below to counter them, and know that I appreciate your guys' support. All right, I'll be in the comments. See ya.